Hello everybody and welcome to my first video on the Boku channel. Now today we're going to be talking about the top 10 strongest students in Class 1A from the anime My Hero Academia. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now first we're going to be talking about some honorable mentions. Now our first honorable mention is going to be Sarah Honta, and his quirk is tape. So basically his elbows act as tape dispensers, so he can wrap enemies up and he can swing from stuff with his tape. So I think he doesn't deserve the top 10 because I think number 10 will be him and our second honorable mention in a fight. Now, our second honorable mention is going to be Mezu Shoji, and his quirk allows him to make multiple body parts like fingers, eyes, ears, etc. I don't think he'd be in the top 10 because I think number 10 will be him and Zero in a fight. So that's really it for Shoji. Let's get to top 10. Now, number 10 is going to be Ochaku Uraka, and her quirk is zero gravity. So if she touches something or someone, she can make it float, and she can make the gravity normal again, as we saw in the fight against Katsugu Bakugo at the UA Sports Festival. Now, I don't think she could get to number 9 at all, but I think she's a solid number 10. But that's my opinion, so let's get to number 9. Now, at number 9 we have Momo Yarirozu, and her quirk is creation. So basically, if she knows the concept of something, she can make it like a cannon, as we saw in the anime. So I don't think she can go to number 8. I think she'll stay at number 9 in my opinion. So therefore, let's go to number 8. Now at number 8 we have Rikido Saito, and his quirk is sugar rush. So basically, if he eats sugar, he becomes strong, and the more sugar he eats, the longer he's strong. Now, I was thinking of putting him in at number 7, but I think number 7 will beat him in a fight. So let's go see who number 7 is. Now at number 7 we have Eijiro Kirishima, and his quirk is harden. So basically he can harden his skin, and it's as hard as steel. I was thinking of putting him at number 6 or at number 8, but I think he'd beat Saito, but I don't think he'd beat number 6. So let's see who number 6 is. Now at number 6 is my personal favourite My Hero Academia character, Denki Kaminari, and his quirk is electrification, which allows him to manipulate and shoot electricity out of his hands. So I think he's at number 6, but I think he could be at number 5, but that's my opinion. So let's get to number 5. Now, number 5 is Mina Ashido, and her quirk is acid. So basically, she can shoot acid from her hands, and she can skate along the acid. And it's actually pretty useful. So that's really it for Mina, so let's get to number 4. Now, coming in at number 3 is Shota Todoroki, and his quirk is half cold, half hot. So basically, he can shoot fire from his left hand and ice from his right hand. Now, I was thinking of putting him in the top 3, but I don't think he'd be in the top 3. So let's go to the top 3. Coming in at number 3 is Katsuki Bakugo, and his quirk is explosion. So basically he can make explosions from his hands, and his fuel is his sweat. So the more sweat he has on his body, the stronger and bigger the explosions are. So I think he'll stay at number 3, but Todoroki might pass him out by the end of the series. So I don't know. So let's get to number 2. Coming in at number 2 is Fumikage Tokoyami, and his quirk is Dark Shadow. Dark Shadow is this black bird-like figure, and basically it gets really strong at the night, but Fumikage Tokoyami cannot control it yet. So I think number 2 suits him most. So let's get to the winner. Now, coming in at number 1 is Izukumi Doria, and his quirk is One For All. One For All basically ups his speed, his movement, his strength, his everything. And also he's the main character, so of course he's going to be the strongest in Class 1A. So that's pretty much it for Izukumi Doria. If you have watched the video up until this point, thank you a lot. This is my first video, so if it's bad, it's not my fault. So please like and subscribe, and that's pretty much it from me.